Hello, hello. In today's Vampire Talk, we're going to talk about boons. So, what is the purpose of a boon? Well, the idea is that, well, you're a vampire. Money and its value will change a lot over time. Obviously, there's exceptions of this, Clan Giovanni being a very peak member of that. But overall, that means it's favors that you could trade back and forth with one another. And there are different levels of that. Now, these are only rough guidelines. The actual definition of what the levels are is kind of really subjective, and that's kind of part of vampire. If you could broker it higher or lower, or the person believes you, or the harpy believes you, or whatever, sure, go for it. The harpy will generally record everything, and if you do break a boon, I'll talk about the levels in another video. But if you do break a boon, then that means that you get to be known as an oathbreaker. You get a bunch of negative status, and also no one trusts you. It could go really, really high too. It could go beyond Prince, because you are undermining the very fabric of the Camarilla. You are no longer upholding your deals. Also, if someone dies, whoever killed them, provided they don't get executed themselves, because we all know how this works, is now liable to get all of their debts. So that means you have a vested interest in keeping someone alive that owes you a boon, because let's face it, their killers are not just going to go, hey, by the way, I'm the one that ashed them, and then you could be out of a whole lot of debt. So that's why actually some neonates end up making deals with very powerful vampires. That way they can make sure that they are a little bit safer. Which seems counterintuitive to take on such big debt, but it ends up being a good benefit at times. I'll go over different levels in another video.